Nope, that's contentious. This one's conscious. Nolan, you don't need that. This one is conscience. You found it? Jalen, did you find it? Okay, tell the class how the word conscience is spelled.
I don't know, but there's a whole lot of words. Looks like.
Alright, well, tell us the one that you're looking at.
CONCEQUE.
Nope, that's consequence. Conscience. Cameron, did you find it?
CONSCIOS.
Good. Did y'all hear Cameron?
Wait, how do you
CONSCIOS. Conscience. Okay, so now that everybody's found it, let's turn and tell our shoulder partner what guide words it's under.
It's
Okay, back up at me. Demarius, what guide words is the word conscience under? Okay, but what does it mean? Good. Thumbs up if you agree. Okay. So now real quick, we're going to do one more thing, then we're going to move on. So I'm going to write 4 words down. And you're going to talk with your shoulder partner. You still need your dictionary, so keep it.
Can we close it?
Yeah. You're going to talk with your shoulder partner about what order these would come in the dictionary. Okay? Because remember, we've done that before in DOLs. We've had a list of words. We've put which ones. Y'all remember that? Which one would come first, second, third, okay? So I'm going to write some down. And you're not talking until I'm done, okay? Got it? Okay. Can you see what I'm writing? Okay. That's lilac. Lilac. It's a color. Liberty. Yeah, trying to make it easy for you.
How to make it easy? The easy one is like 86. Yeah.
I can. Okay. Talk with your shoulder partner. Now. Y'all can talk with your shoulder partner about which ones would come first, second, third, and fourth. I got it. License. Okay, back up here at me. I'm hearing some really good conversations about how we figure this out. So Jackson, before you tell us what comes first, how would we know by looking at some of these words in the dictionary which one would come first?
Well, they all start with L-I, so then you have to get the third letter.
Okay, stop. You're right. So thumbs up if we agree with Jackson. Is that what y'all did? Okay, so like I said, they all start with L-I, so these would be around the same area in the dictionary because they have the first 2 letters that are the same. So like Jackson said, you move over to the third letter. Okay, well what if like right here, okay, first, Katie, what word comes first?
Librarian.
Librarian?
No, I mean,
Okay, so why does Liberty come first?
because after both of them have B's, and that's come closest in the beginning of the alphabet, and then the next letter, the 4th letter, it's whatever it is, and E comes before R, so.
You're right. Thumbs up if we agree with what she said. Exactly. Because look, they both have L-I-B. So what do we got to do? Move on over to the next one. And E comes before R in the alphabet, okay? So she says Liberty was first. Is that right?
Yes.
Librarian was second. Okay. Jesse, what word's going to come third in this list?
License.
License. Why is that? Good, because C is the next letter. Matt, which word comes next? Oh, my bad, that's 3. Which word is fourth?
Two holes. Let's see if I can do that.
Lilac.
There's one hole.
Lilac.
right?
Why is lilac fourth? Elizabeth?
Two holes. Okay, if I take 3 times 2, how much am I using? 6. That would be 8. 2. Put mine here. Yep, 2. My remainder. 2.
Good. Wait. Yeah. L comes before K. That's right. That's the only two. It doesn't? My bad. Sorry. I didn't hear. You said lilac. L does not come before K. Y'all caught me. Okay. So now, Elizabeth, what's fourth? Likewise. Why is it likewise? K comes before L. That's right. I sometimes have to say my alphabet to remember that too. Okay. So fourth and fifth. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass out some text that I know y'all have seen before. Okay? Nolan, you want to pass it out? And what we're going to do, y'all have already annotated this before, but this is one that we haven't that's clear. I'm not going to ask y'all to annotate. But what we're going to do is we're going to find some words that maybe we have already annotated, and we're going to look them up in the dictionary. We pass those out. So y'all be looking if you got your sheet. Be trying to find a word that maybe you don't know what it means right off the top of your head. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look it up.
Can we write our name on it?
You can. Okay, good. Okay, good. Everybody has one? Okay. So Jesse found a word that he didn't know off the top of his head. So Jesse, what word was that? Huh?
It's in the third paragraph.
Depletion. Is that what it is? Okay. So everybody circle the word depletion. Y'all see where that is?
How many? 6 group. 6 group.
Okay. So let's look it up real quick. Somebody find depletion. Everybody find depletion in the dictionary. First one can tell me the definition.
Wait, how do you spell it?
It's right up there, guys, on your paper. You shouldn't ask me how to spell it. It's right there in front of you.
It's the number of words that I have. Okay? Alright, so I'm gonna put all those together. And how many do I have? 6.
You found it?
Found it.
Okay.
6, 4.
Let's give everybody a little bit of time. And then Jesse's going to read the definition for us. Okay, before we read the definition, Jackson, will you tell me what guide words are up there? Because that'll help us out a little bit. Huh? Oh, you haven't found it? Jalen, tell me what the guide words are for depletion.
Density and
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if 3 halves really matter. Okay, here's 1 half.
Did it not have it?
2 halves. 3 halves. Okay,
Found
those
it.
are the same.
So everybody found it?
It says, but it doesn't have a definition. It just says, please share now.
Huh? Thank you, Jalen. That's a very good point. Say that out loud so everybody can hear that.
You do deplete and then put
That's right, because earlier on buffoonery, y'all remember that? Cameron said we use the base word buffoon because T-I-O-N is what? A suffix. So you find the base word because just like Jackson said, it's going to say what form of speech, form of speech it is, but it's not going to say the definition because that's not the real word because they added a suffix. So we're going to look at deplete. Did y'all find it? Okay, so who did I say could read the definition? Jesse, read the definition for us.
all it says is how to say it. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. 5 1/2.
Okay, well if you were listening to what I just said, Deplete, right here. Does everybody see it up here?
Okay.
Okay, so read the definition.
To reduce an amount by using up.
Okay, so to reduce an amount by using up. So if it's depleting, you're using it all up, right? It's decreasing. So do y'all see how in our text that Ms. Tabenberry gives us, the dictionary can help us out? Y'all see that? Because when you're annotating, you're just kind of circling, saying, okay, well, this is what I think it means. Well, y'all have this dictionary to tell you exactly what it means, to tell you if your definition's right. Right?
Right.
Thumbs up if you're with me. Okay, awesome. So, what I'm going to do, y'all can put that paper up or just put it to the side. Okay, so, and then everybody's back up at me in 3, 2, 1. Let's see your eyes. Yes, you're going to need your dictionary and consulting. So keep it on your desk. You just need your dictionary and your pencil and your journal right now. Okay. So everybody's back up at me so I can tell y'all the directions of what we're going to do. So, I'm going to pass out these little word strips. No one is going to have the same word. So if I pass it out and you say, well, so-and-so got a different word than me, everybody has a different word. There are 28 different words right here. So will you have the same word as somebody else? No, you will not. Okay. So you and your shoulder partner, so stick by your shoulder partner real quick. So now we all know who we're going to be working with. Y'all together are going to look up the word that each of you have. So, number 1s and number 2s, raise your hand. Okay, so who's going to go first?
Number 1.
Number 1. But, number 1 and number 2, you are going to look up number 1's word together. We're going to write the definition in our journal. And then, what also do you think we're going to do? To be able to help us use this word in this definition. We're going to write a sentence.
Oh, an example.
An example sentence. Don't we do that every day with our vocab? That's right. Y'all don't. Just write it in your thing that y'all have. So, then my number 3s and my number 4s. Raise your hand. I don't see anybody raising their hand. Y'all with me? Okay, 3s and 4s. So who's going to go first? Number 3. Y'all are going to read y'all's word, and y'all are both going to look it up in the dictionary, write the definition, a sentence, then you're going to go with number 4. Do we get the the direction?
So me and him are going.
You two are going. So y'all are shoulder partners. You two. So you and Demarius, what number are you? Okay, everybody look. What number are you? And you're number 2? Okay. So Jesse, what's your word? You don't know yet. So say his word is this. Winsome. Okay? This is his word. So Jesse and Demarius are both going to look up this word. They're going to write the definition. They're going to hook me up with a good sentence. Then Demarius is going to have a word. Him and Jesse are going to look it up. They're going to write the definition, and they're going to write me a good sentence. Okay? Yes, Katie.
So we have 2 words.
That's right. So you and your shoulder partner should have how many sentences?
2.
How many definitions?
2.
How many words?
2.
Good. Y'all are rock stars. Okay, Corinne, you want to come help me pass this out?
I want to help.
Write it. Hey, if I needed your help, I'd call your name. And then once you get your word, you can start, okay? I appreciate my table waiting so patiently and not talking. I'm sorry, dude. You still gotta look it up. Even if you think you know what the word means, I still want to see the dictionary definition.
Can we start?
Yes. You may start. I'm gonna give y'all about 7 minutes to do this. It is. Good job. Did you give yourself one? Okay. Yes. Gratuity. When arrived. When arrived.
This makes no sense.
And I want some good sentences, guys, because I'm going to need some people to share with me.
Practice sabotage. Found it.
Nat?
Yeah, yeah. But like, usually don't start till like here. So it starts at.
I already found the word. You found it? Wait, you and Corinne are supposed to be working together. Are you looking her word up too? Okay, did you find it? No? I see it on that page you're looking at. No, write it down. Are you and Barry working together? Because y'all aren't talking on it.
You want to name both of them? Like the story. Distraction.
Okay, well, you and Nolan share it. Look, you can use mine.
Alright, so what's gonna be step one?
I appreciate how quietly y'all are working.
What's your word?
Thank you. That's good. Nolan. How do you spell what? Oh, this is your sentence. Oh, discuss, like talk. DISCUSS. They do. I guarantee you it does. Because I found those words in here. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Y'all remember how we talked about how to find the word in the dictionary? We have those guide words to help you out. Look for it alphabetically. Say your ABCs if you need I love how some groups are making sure that how they're using it in the sentence matches the definition that they wrote down. That's a very good idea. Thank you. Yep, you sure do. You can use the definition. Remember, we should have 2 sentences and 2 definitions. Yes. Okay.
3 times 7.
Well, then look, it's probably going to be in between these, in between TRE and TRIB. Because TRIA is in between that, right? It comes before TRID. Everybody, you should be finishing up your second word, your second sentence. The United States placed a tariff on what? No. It's a tax on a good. So making a sentence at all and putting a tax on a good. Relating to. Okay, well look. Remember how earlier we were looking at the base words? So maybe that's what you need to do right here. Look, that'll help you figure out what it is. The art of speaking or writing effectively. Like, have you ever had somebody say, well, that's a rhetorical question? Never heard somebody say that? That means, like, don't ask me a rhetorical question. It's like a question that you can answer on your own, that you don't need someone to answer.
I've heard that.
So you'll understand a little better?
Did you know Tim Tebow's last name's in the dictionary?
Yeah.
Right out here.
Argenia? Yeah. You're right. You're right. Look at that. Oh, you're done. You're just. Yeah. Words have different definitions. You're right. Yes. Okay, are we on task? Okay, friends. Look up here at me in 3, 2, 1. We're putting our pencils down. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to share with our table group. All right, now, Jackson. Is it an emergency? Okay. Okay, we're going to share with our table group. So, my 1s and 2s, y'all are going to read y'all's definition and y'all's sentence to the 3s and 4s. Then the 3s and 4s, y'all are going to read y'all's definition and y'all's sentence to the 1s and 2s. Get it? So, we're going to share what we looked up in the dictionary. I want to hear some conversations talking about how you found it. If it was hard for you to find it, if the word had more than one definition, which one did you pick? How did you know to pick that one? Okay? So those are the kind of conversations that I want to hear. Okay? So y'all go ahead and start. Yeah, do y'all remember doing that in class? That was what my lessons was. Y'all got in try. Y'all did it for the whole novel for Esperanza Rising?
What's your word? What's your
Okay, guys. Let me see your eyes. Back up here. Everybody, let me see your eyes. Let me see your eyes. Do we feel a little more knowledgeable? Huh? We heard some cool. Thumbs up if you heard a word that you've never heard before. Yeah. Right? These are some words that maybe you've never heard before. So stand up if you think you have a really, really good sentence with your word that you use. Okay. Let's do somebody we haven't heard from. Baden. Okay, everybody, we're being quiet. We're listening to our friends while they're talking. Say your word. Tell the class the definition, and then let's hear the sentence that you used.
Tariff is a list of taxes placed by a government on imported or some countries imported goods. For example, the U.S. tariff goods to Africa.
Good. Okay. So a tariff is like a tax that you place on goods. Did y'all know that? Have y'all heard that maybe before in social studies? That word? Yeah? Okay. Kaylee, what about you?
Tax is to take something by sly or secret action.
Okay. What's your sentence? Oh, that was just your definition. You didn't do a sentence of it. Okay. Courtney, what about you?
I don't know how to say this word. Convoluted. I don't know.
Okay.
A convoluted is a folded / curved and twisted line.
Okay. So what was your sentence?
That was it. A blah 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 blah.
Oh, wait, what?
A blah 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 blah.
Convoluted. Read the definition one more time.
A convoluted is a folded / curved and twisted winding.
Okay. Jalen, what about you?
Huddle to crowd, push, or power together. Example, the football players huddle to discuss the play.
Good. That was an awesome sentence. The football players huddled to discuss the play. That's awesome. Jackson, you want to read yours?
Sabotage. Destruction of an. I don't know if this is the right definition, but it says destruction of an employer's property of an action of making it difficult to work of a discounted workers.
Okay, so let's read your sentence.
People sabotage me at school.
Okay, so you can sabotage something. You could kind of plan to make something fail. Have you ever seen like a movie where something's sabotaged? Yes. Okay.
Heard of song sabotage?
I have not. Okay, one more. Matt, let's read yours.
My word is limited.
Limited. Luminous. Oh, okay, luminous.
And my definition was giving light or shining.
Okay.
And then I said the sun is very luminous.
Good. That's awesome. The sun is very luminous. So, is this kind of helping y'all be more comfortable with the dictionary, figuring out how to use it?
No, because it'll say at the top it'll be like C-O-N, and then in the middle of it, you like keep looking through it, and then you find
Oh, yeah. Okay, Christian was having some problems, like we did earlier, using that base word. And that is something, you're right, that is very hard to look up for a dictionary. He had cohesive. He had cohesive when you make things
it was like
cohesive.
C-O-G. Somehow it got to the H. And I was like, what?
Okay, yes, I completely agree with you, Christian, that can be something very difficult. That if it has a suffix or maybe, that it's really hard to find. And so,
It has like words.
yes, but he passed it a couple times, but he figured it out. Okay, so now I'm going to pass out something and that you have to do it by yourself, okay? And so, what you're doing for me is basically what we've been talking about this whole time. Guide words. Remember, those are important to be able to find a word. So, where are those guide words located, Morgan? At the top of a page. That's right. We're talking about the part of speech. Remember, Katie said earlier, it tells you if it's a noun. It tells you if it's an adjective. Okay? Where does it say that at, Jackson, in the dictionary? No, the part of speech. Where does it tell you? Right after the word. That's right. Okay? No, I meant like noun or
Oh yeah, it says after the word.
after the word. You're right. Okay? We're also talking about syllables. Elizabeth said earlier that it tells you how to pronounce it. Well, I know a lot of times in DOL, we talk about syllables of a word. And I know that's pretty easy for y'all, right? Y'all know how to find the syllables of a word? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to pass these out. And then also you have to use a word in a sentence. And you have to give me a definition. Because I want to see if you're able to find that definition and use it correctly. Yes, ma'am. And we're doing this by ourselves, okay? Good morning, Katie. No, you don't need your journal. I got it. Thank you. Yeah. Are you on it? Yeah, you can write on this paper that I'm giving you. Okay, Fred. Hey, 5th grade, we're not talking. This requires no talking. I just told y'all that. If y'all were listening, that tells if it's a noun, a verb, an adjective. Jackson just told us where we could find that.
Are you gonna pick up
No. Yes, we're answering the questions. I provided y'all some lines to write the answers on.
Thank you. Wait, are we writing the guide words?
Is that what it's asking for?
No, it's asking the words between what guide words. So we're writing.
Yes. Thank
So
you,
we write
Jesse.
the two guide words.
Yes.
But there's two on each page.
Well, why don't you look it up real quick and then figure it out.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay. Y'all make things a little more difficult than it really is. Fifth grade. I have told y'all once already. This is y'all's second warning. This requires no talking. If you have a question, you can raise your hand. No, you're right.
3, there you go. 3. Okay.
Mhm.
9 divided by 3.
Yes, sir.
3. 6 divided by 3.
Are those the guide words?
2.
Okay.
Okay, so we get 3 halves. What's the next step, Dalton? Okay, what's the next step after this? Gabriel? Yeah, we both reduced it, but this time we can't do it as an affirmative action. We're gonna do
Thank you, Corinne, for writing your name on your paper.
2. So how many holes can we do?
Thank you, Jesse and Gloria, for writing your name on your paper.
1 hole. Okay.
Thank you, Kaylee, and Haley, for writing your name, and Dylan.
And our part, our website.
Kaylin.
So 3 halves changes into 1 and 1 half. All right. Now, for F, what we're gonna do.
I found it.
I love the way
Beta.
that
Why is your pencil not making it? Should be right.
Okay, go.
Yes, sir.
Your table's gonna work together. You got to show me from start to finish on your steps. Okay?
Write the
On
part
that.
of speech first, and then write the topic.
It's done. All the steps. And have
Two
two
separate
threads.
things.
Everybody on that team, she's on one. Mark. Okay. Get set, go.
I appreciate some of my friends working so hard. Thank y'all. Yes. Oh, man. There's a light bulb. There it is. What? I said that earlier, Kaylee. Now, for adjective.
Keep going. Bring it here.
Some of my friends just are not listening. Yes. O-N.
Okay, bring it to me.
Woo. Yes.
Wait, I don't think I can.
Okay, we got one. Keep going. Keep going. Finish yours
Yes,
up.
I am.
Here, keep your board over there. Just let them- Keep going.
Think about it.
I know it says a bird, but I don't know if it's a bee.
The N, sister. Spell verb. B. Oh.
No, I didn't say
Oh.
that. It's usually just like a bee.
What's that?
Don't tell them anything. Keep working. Okay, give a second place. Third place.
I should not be here and I can't find. Because I found every one of these words that's on your paper in this dictionary. So I know that they are in here.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody needs to be working though.
No, it's not. Does B come after X? X, Y, Z. Y'all remember, we've got to look at these words alphabetically. If you're finding a word that you're looking for a V, and you're at the X's and you're like, oh, I can't find it. That's because X, Y, Z. That means it comes before the X's. Yes, sir. Inevitable. Yes. Tonight. Yes, I am. Jackson, this is about the 5th time I've came to your desk. You are not this clueless. Oh my gosh! How has that happened every time I've came to your desk? Just me being by you makes you find it? Is that what it is? Can't be that clueless, dude. You know how to do it. You just gotta try a little harder. We're in 5th grade. We gotta try hard. Yes, ma'am. Okay, well, those aren't my dictionaries, so. verb, it's a noun, an adjective. Ariana found it. Good, Dylan. Dylan's almost done.
I am too.
Well, good. Dylan hadn't asked me any questions. He has been working hard, finding those words. I appreciate that, Dylan. Thank you. You're right, you're married.
Snazzy. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand. This doesn't require talking. Good.
Almost done.
Jackson. Stop this out. To me.
Look, it said it in the release.
You're not looking at. Look at this word. What's the third letter? Oh. When you copy out. Yes, ma'am.
You gotta make sure you're using a number that is shared by both when you write again the denominator. Okay. Alright, let's do one more. I'm gonna write it up here for you. Okay?
Thank you, Corinne.
Alright, ready?
You can read quietly. Leave your dictionary there, that it is.
Okay, so we're start to finish, you gotta write the original problem.
You ma'am? Can you do that for me?
Okay. Just read the report. Okay. I have, okay, you
No,
guys
it may
write
not be in here.
problem down.
Because I gave you a read. So after Brayden, when you're done with that,
Oh,
we
that's five.
thank you. You can read quietly. Leave your dictionary on the desk. Okay, guys, we should be finishing up. We only got a couple more minutes. I see it right here. All on that page. I'm telling you, when I walk over, everybody can find it. Please do.
Miss Tori, come
You
here.
are the world's worst.
Miss Tori, come here.
Yeah, baby. Oh my God, it's wrong. Thank you, sir. You can read quietly. Thank you, sir. Okay. What? Christian.